What's up, YouTube? So we have got a hell of a lot of info about Suicide Squad again that has just dropped. So yesterday we had the second official international trailer, which gave us a more of a closer glimpse at the Joker, and it does seem from these set visits and the other supporting information that Jared Leto could possibly be the best Joker yet. Now, select media were given the chance to go and look at the set and also interview the creators, directors, producers and also set designers on Suicide Squad. So the info is just crazy, the amount that we've got. The first information, which broke over the weekend, I think that most people were hoping for Nightwing to perhaps kind of be in the role in the movie some way, with Scott Eastwood's role being a big thing for people, that they were hoping for him to be Nightwing or be Dick Grayson in some way, perhaps being sent undercover by Batman to look at the Suicide Squad and see, well, is it a good idea letting all these crazed criminals and the girlfriend of the Joker out to take on a mega threat? So, no, he's not playing Nightwing. Maybe. So the issue here is that when asked, is GQ a code name for another DC character, they said perhaps, maybe, which he could have just said no, but the fact that they said maybe, I think it's definitely going to turn out to be someone. People are now suggesting maybe the Q could be the Question, but you've got GQ. I mean, it could be Grayson, then there's Q. It's just crazy the amount of speculation that is happening about it. So at the moment, Scott Eastwood, he is not going to be a established character just yet. So in New 52, Richard Grayson, aka Dick Grayson, aka Nightwing, aka Robin as well, he actually becomes a secret agent after he is presumed dead by most, if not all, of the DC universe, especially the Bat family, apart from Batman. He is presumed dead after the Crime Syndicate storyline Forever Evil, where he's killed by Ultraman, which, yeah, that's gonna sting. So, yeah, he becomes a secret agent and all that, and it's pretty badass. So this is possibly the storyline people think they may go with, even though it's proving very unlikely. Moving on to the villain. Now, again, we have got kind of non-answers. We've got confirmation that the villain is known as the Adversary, which is like, well, yeah, it's a Suicide Squad's adversary. It's the Forces of Good's adversary because it's a villain. So that's kind of a non-name. And the people that they fight against in the film, that the Suicide Squad fight against, are known as the Eyes of the Adversary. So, when asked what this is this a character that has already been in, they said, well, it's in the same vein that the Joker's henchmen are canon. The fact that the Joker always has henchmen, but the henchmen they have no names or anything like that. So, it's definitely that the Adversary is going to be someone from the DC Comics, I think. It could be Steppenwolf, I think, maybe using boom tubes to bring in parademons and set it up just like in the New 52 Justice League comics, which I think would be a very interesting way of doing things and just does seem to be a very good way. So the plot is, at the moment, that the team are brought in and there's a threat that the military couldn't do. All the Forces of Good, apart from obviously the Trinity of the Justice League, just yet can't deal with because they're not formed yet. But this is a threat which is so big and so broad that they need this shit mix of just awful villains to come up. So the Enchantress is kind of a villain because you've got the Joker, you've got the Adversary, and now you've got the Enchantress who has been possessed, who was sent in to deal with this threat, but has been possessed by it. So it's a threat that is just huge at the moment. So that's more plot information there as to what's going on and what the kind of dynamic is that they're sent in to deal with this threat. Enchantress is bloody possessed as well by this thing, so it's really not good for the Suicide Squad whatsoever. Also, at the moment, or before this news dropped, it was kind of assumed that Batman would just have a simple cameo role in the film. However, this isn't the case. The director has pretty much said that it's not just a cameo role, and if you go to watch a DC movie, you're expecting to see Batman. And from the second international trailer, it does seem like he's going to play a very active role, as you can see him jumping in and saving someone at some point. So we're going to see a lot of Batfleck. Well, I think the general consensus that people may not have liked Batman vs Superman, but they did like Ben Affleck as Batman. So that's pretty cool as well. And also, we may well see the original Harley Quinn Jester suit from the Batman animated series as well, when she made her awesome debut in that show. So Suicide Squad does sound to be very, very exciting. It does sound to be liked by the critics, which is, I don't like to say that that's important, but it is in a way, because unfortunately the reviews for Batman vs Superman came out and that was it. People's minds were made the fuck up with that film, unfortunately, but they didn't give it a chance. And the Ultimate Edition, which I watched last night, was absolutely fantastic, and it was like a different film. So I urge, if you didn't like Batman vs Superman, go and watch the Ultimate Edition, because it is just a different film, and it makes Superman not seem like a massive dick. So in Suicide Squad, we could possibly have a DC villain. We could have Dick Grayson turn up, maybe, but it doesn't seem very, very likely. However, I can't see them not hinting at this and then it not happen. But then again, Jimmy Olsen was killed at the start of Batman vs Superman as well, so it seems that anything can happen, and they did say that anyone can actually die in the Suicide Squad film as well. One other piece of info as well that David Ayer actually said is that we're going to see the Batman from the perspective of the villains. So in the films, we usually see him probably appear after a robbery or during a robbery, and then that's it. That's all you see, and then you see him save the day. But, like, if he turned up in the alleyway and you were just like, give me your money, and the Bat turns up, you'd be scared shitless. And also, if you were a career criminal like the rest of the people in the Suicide Squad, you would be terrified of the Batman, because he put you in that prison that you're in at the moment. So that's exciting to see as well. So that's it for this video. That's all the info that I found on this. Drop a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.